Hi, I'm Racheli and this is Vegan Girl Travels. On this channel, I share everything related to traveling as a solo female. I share my travel adventures, travel tips, how to eat vegan when traveling, and packing. If you are interested to explore the world and join my adventures, make sure to subscribe to join the community.
In today's video, we will be exploring the area of Tuscany here in Italy, and we're starting it off in Pisa. And after I had my lunch, I just walked around the town, which I absolutely loved. Exploring the town, it's very charming. And then I went back to the square to explore the monuments, so the Leaning Tower and the two churches. I did not go into the churches because I didn't feel a need to, but if you want to, of course you can go into the churches, onto the Tower of Pisa. But yeah, now I'm heading to Florence, so I'll see you there tomorrow. So after lunch today, I actually ended up just walking around that area for a little bit and going back to my hostel, edited some more videos, rested for a bit, and then went back out to explore those nice little streets, as well as Basilica di San Lorenzo, and now I'm at the Duomo here in Florence, and it is absolutely stunning. It's incredible the amount of detail there is on the outside, and I didn't even go inside. So yeah, tomorrow I promise you I will be exploring much more, and I'll see you then. Good morning, guys. So today is day 2 here in Florence, and today we will actually be exploring all the touristy sites. And yeah, we're starting off at the Duomo, which is where I left you last night. So I'm back in the Duomo, and today I just wanted to explain a little bit. This is basically called Piazza del Duomo, and it's composed of 3 buildings. There's the Duomo, the cathedral, which is where the church is. Also a tower called Giotto's Campanella, and that's where the bells are. And then there is the baptistry, which is where the people would get baptized in order to be part of the church. And there's this golden door at the front of it, which is where they would exit after being baptized, walk straight, and enter into the church. And actually all of these 3 buildings are also protected by UNESCO heritage sites, and it's the biggest site to see when you're here in Tuscany. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. After the Duomo, I headed to Piazza della Signora, which is basically a little plaza with a bunch of different statues, a little fountain, as well as where Palazzo Vecchio is located. And you can enter into the courtyard for free, which is what I did, and I absolutely loved it. And then I headed to Porcellino Gallery, and there is this little pig there where the legend says if you drop a coin into the tongue and then the coin falls into this hole, then you will return to Florence. And then from there I headed to Ponte Vecchio, and that is what I did up to now. So now I'm heading to Piazzello Michelangelo, and I'll take you of course there too. Then for some reason I lost all my vlogging footage of me explaining what I did the following days in Tuscany, so I will be doing this voiceover instead. After visiting Piazzello Michelangelo, I headed to Dolce Vegan to have lunch with a vegan activist I met through an activist that I met in Naples. Then the following morning I was feeling a bit under the weather, so I decided to stay in the hostel and rest a bit, as well as edit a video. And then I went out to have a burger for lunch at Flower Burger, and they have rainbow buns, so that's why I thought it would be fun to go there. And from there I headed to see the original David statue by Michelangelo, You will see many David statues around Florence, but they're all replicas. The only original is in the Galleria dell'Accademia, and that's where I went. And then I headed to the Basilica of Santa Croce, and I thought that the architecture was really impressive there. And I finished my day by seeing the synagogue. Sadly, it was closed by the time I arrived. Then the following morning, I got up super early to do a half-day trip to Siena before I left Tuscany. I visited Piazza del Campo, saw the Pubblico Palace from outside, also saw the Duomo di Siena, and I just walked around the streets to get a feel for the city. But since I only had a short amount of time, this is all I could visit, and I really enjoyed my time in Tuscany and hope to return in the future. That is all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like. If this was your first time here, make sure to subscribe to join the community, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!